Good morning, everybody. We have some new cruise ship information, an update on a new cruise ship for you. We have a new cruise port that's going to be coming in a very popular cruise destination. And are you ready to pay a little bit more on your next cruise? Well, I hope you are, because we have some rate increases. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. All right, we're going to start off with MSC Cruise Lines. And the MSC Seascape, she has completed her sea trials. Now she's going to go back, get a little more work done on her before she begins her inaugural sailings out of Miami come this December. So Florida going to be getting a new MSC cruise ship here in just a few months. Norwegian Cruise Lines, they are donating some undeveloped land in Juneau, Alaska to have a new cruise port built. So it's just a little under 3 acres of land that they have donated, and it was donated to the Huna Totem Corporation. So that's a local corporation there in Alaska, which will ensure local involvement in the design, construction, and running of a new cruise dock. But it will give a new cruise dock in Juneau, Alaska. Of course, Norwegian Cruise Lines will have preferred treatment at this particular dock, but of course, other ships will still be able to dock there, use it, when Norwegian, of course, is not there using it themselves. But it's a new dock, possibly put up some new stuff, new infrastructure around it. And as we get more information on those plans, what's going to be involved in any new information, we'll of course get that out to you guys as soon as we can. And finally, Royal Caribbean has announced that they are increasing the gratuity rates for the crew members on board the ship. So be prepared. Future Royal Caribbean cruises, well, they're going to cost a little bit more than they're costing right now. All right, so effective September the 7th, junior suites and below will see a gratuity increase from $14.50 per person per room up to $16 per person per room. And suite guests will go from $17.50 per person per room to $18.50 per person per room. So $1.50 more for junior suites per person below, and $1 more for suite cabins. So just a little bit of an increase there in the gratuities. And the last time that Royal Caribbean updated their gratuities or did an increase on their gratuities was back in January of 2018. So it has been a few years since they've done any kind of price increase as far as gratuities go. So guests that have already booked their cruise or booked their cruise before September the 7th and prepay the gratuities will only pay the current rate. They will not have to pay the increased rate as long as that's done prior to September the 7th. But if you book before September the 7th and decide to pay your gratuities on board the ship after September the 7th, so let's say you book next week, but your cruise is not until October, and you wait to pay the gratuities to your onboard the ship, even if you book now and you pay on the ship later, you will pay the new rates, not the current rates. So the current rates will only be in effect as long as you prepay the gratuities prior to September the 7th. So if you haven't done your gratuities yet, or kind of on the fence of whether or not you should prepay or not to prepay, you will save a couple dollars by prepaying them now. And, we all like to save a couple dollars, so definitely take advantage of that. And a raising of the gratuities, well, that's something we've seen from other cruise lines this year. We've seen Carnival Cruise Lines raise their gratuities. We've seen Norwegian Cruise Lines raise their gratuities. And Disney Cruise Line raised their gratuities. All of them raised them this year. So Royal Caribbean is just kind of aligning themselves with what the other cruise lines are doing. A little increase in gratuities, a little bit more money in the crew members' pockets. And I know not everybody is a fan of the gratuities. They're definitely not a fan of them being prepaid. They're not a fan of them being automatically added to your shipboard account. Me personally, I prepay mine. I think the crew earns them. I usually give them a little bit extra on top of that as well. But that's just me, and this is just to let you guys know what is upcoming from Royal Caribbean. And that's going to be our cruise news for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow, lets you know anytime a new video comes out. Hope everyone has a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.